there's a little group screaming at us and insulting us and throwing things at us. I'm lucky I got very good security with me, okay? Don't mess with them. I'll tell you. But I have had the worst insults. The worst insults. Not by the rioters, but from my fellow pastors. Men and women that are being pressured or intimidated or scared, and they don't come and they don't dare stand up like I'm doing today. In 2016, it was not easy for me to take a stand. And it was something, I'll tell you the story someday, but God spoke to me, okay? And Presbyterians usually don't hear God speaking. It's not usual. My other brothers and sisters in other denominations hear them every day. They write it down. But I felt God speaking to me, and look, 2015. Who can make a little recount of what happened in 2015, summer of 2015? The Supreme Court of the United States, what did they decide? That a man can marry a man, and a woman can marry a woman, and a man can marry a cat, a dog, or whatever. That's it. And it's not a nut you eat. No, it's the movie mark. A month later, a young, brave man is on one of those LaBelle video videos, and he sits down with the executives of Planned Parenthood. The case is still in the court. They haven't resolved it. And he takes them laughing and making jokes of how much money they're making to buy their big fancy cars and their yachts and all these things by selling the baby parts of little children. Did we go back to the Stone Ages? Have we lost our mind? And then you ask, why is a pastor running in politics? Heck, I would say, why aren't all of the pastors running in politics? There's a time for everything Ecclesiastes says in the Bible. There's a time to be born, a time to die, there's a time to laugh, and a time to cry. Yeah. Man, sir, it's a time to fight now. Yes. It's the time to fight now. It's the time when the men and women that have righteousness, that have something in their heart, in their pumping, okay? Stand up and say, I'm not going to accept this anymore. I'm going to back men and women that are running. I know not everybody can run in politics. Not everybody dares to stand on the stage. Huh? Lou is very gracious and very talented, and others have this capacity. I know Russia has an extraordinary capacity. But there has to be men and women that are saying, I can't do that, but I am willing to send you to do this. Yes. And I'm going to back you up. And we're going to stand behind you. We're going to make it happen. Yes. I'll confess, like many of you confessed to us, the pastors or the priests, and I'll tell you, I don't need this job. I don't need a title. The biggest title any human can put over me is calling me a servant of the living God. Yes. I don't need it. You can call me senator, you can call me president, you can call me anything you want, okay? But it's not a title that I need. It really doesn't. But what I cannot accept is stopping the calling that I received when I was a younger man. And God called me to serve Him. And I said, Lord, thank you for the opportunity that you're giving me to serve. We've done orphanages, we've opened schools for the very poor. We've done just about all those kind of nice things that good people are supposed to do. One of the hardest ones is now to stand up and tell my fellow Americans, are you going to stand up or are you going to lay down? As a pastor, as a leader, as a businessman, as an educator, I had a very good staff, 156 regular employees, 300 seasonal. My wife and I were sick. Okay? I can't even be a pastor. I have businesses, like St. Paul. You know St. Paul in the Bible had businesses, right? A lot of people say, oh, pastors run to, yeah. St. Paul sold tents. We're doing good. We're okay. God just told me, are you willing to do what I want? Are you willing to drop it all? Are you willing to go? In 2016, when Marco Rubio, don't you love Marco Rubio? Marco! He's the marker that's the #1 Secretary of State, I think, in history.
Yeah.
I'm not a historian maybe at that level like Newt Gingrich or others, but let me tell you, Marco, in Spanish you say, usted iteria. It's, with all due respect, you are at a level that no one else is. So, we're fortunate, Floridians, we voted for him, right? But in 2016, he said, no, I'm going to be president, right? You guys remember?
Oh, yeah.
In front of 40 million people in October 2015, I'm going to run. And that's when they called me. I didn't call them. They called me saying, hey, why don't you run for the U.S. Senate for Florida? We wanted Florida. I was born in Tallahassee. I just came from my hometown, right? Tallahassee. It's not part of Georgia or Alabama. It's Florida. Okay, get it straight. I won't accept insults here. But they wanted someone from Florida. They wanted someone that could speak English and Spanish. Y yo te puedo hablar español toda la tarde. Hey, right? Okay. I'll tell you the dictionaries outside. I live, okay? I was raised, my parents were missionaries in Puerto Rico, and I was raised with rice and beans, you can tell. They ain't French fries, this is rice and beans. And she cooks good, okay? Yeah, right, my wife was born in Cuba. Her daddy was very smart. He ruled the war now, but when she was a little baby, 6 months old, he said, Fidel had just come in, and he said, something's not right with this dude. I'm leaving, and picked up his family, and they ran out. And I give thanks to God because I married the most beautiful Cuban there is. Yes! And she'll kill me at home because I'm making her get embarrassed here. But, hey, that's part of campaigning, sir. So anyway, I put my hand in. Ron DeSantis ran against me, right? Our governor. In 2016, he was running, Jolly was running. Jolly jumped ship, he's on the other side now. Yeah. Carlos Lopez Cantera, the lieutenant governor, was running. Every time they would put us in these holding rooms before, the straw poll, they put you in the holding room before the candidate straw. I would tell Ron DeSantis, Ron, if I didn't have to vote for myself, I'd vote for you. You're the smartest one of all of us. And he was saying, Pastor, you're a man of God, you would be a great senator. I said, I think I would. But the truth is, they're very smart. And he is very smart. Yeah. We are blessed to have Ron DeSantis as our governor. So, it was a race. Then Carlos Peru came in. So Carlos is a good guy. We always agreed that we would run a gentleman's campaign. We would never insult each other. It's not about insulting. It's about policy. What do I stand for? Okay? I stand to protect the children. I stand for parents' own rights. I believe, and the governor signed all the projects we asked for, the Parental Rights Act. Everything we asked for, everything we lobbied for, everything we went up to Tallahassee and knocked on the doors. I believe that the children, we have to protect their innocence, their quality of education. We have to protect our little ones. They're the future of our country. Our children, our grandchildren. Are we going to let them go astray and get lost? No, we can't. I believe in working to make our country, our state affordable for our citizens. Our citizens. I think you're understanding what I'm saying.
Yes, yes.
There's an underlying message very clearly. I love more immigrants, I love everyone that comes legally into our country.
Yeah.
For those that are criminals, should have left yesterday.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, without buts. I'm a pastor. Yes, I believe in the forgiveness of sins. I believe in helping people, but we cannot allow our communities to be threatened. At the little post I stepped out, I said, how many of you are willing to have a pedophile move into your community and watch your little girl or little boy playing in the yard? Not one of you would say, yes, send them in. I believe in helping people restore their lives and then we will restore it. Yes, we're all forgiven, okay? There's none of us here that can say we're perfect. Right. But there has to be controls. There has to be reporting. There has to be supervision. So what I'm saying to you tonight, and I'll be wrapping this up because I'm sure none of you want me to speak like Trump for the next 2 hours. I can do it! Don't push me, okay? I can. I'm a pastor, an educator, and a politician now. So yes, I could. But I basically want to just round this up saying, we have certain areas that have to be attended. I'm a certified manager of housing by HUD for the last 30 years. I also am a certified finance manager. I have my license and my degrees by the federal government. I have worked tirelessly to be able to help in disasters. When Haiti had the earthquake, who did they call? Okay, to send up tons and tons, millions of pounds of food and everything they needed. They called Ernie, okay? And I ain't nothing special, okay, folks? That's my son in Tallahassee, okay? Hey, when Maria hit Puerto Rico, the worst hurricane in history, 2017, who coordinated the state of Florida to send all the help to Puerto Rico? Every night for 3 months, speaking with the First Lady of Puerto Rico and the group down there to help the island. They called her. Today, the nation, not only Florida, the nation needs Ernie J. And I'm willing to do it if you say, thank you, God. I will.
Give it up again. Ernie Rivera, you're awesome, man. Thank you for honoring the 11th commandment. That's important to us too. Thou shalt not speak ill of our fellow brothers. Thank you very much.